Everyone, welcome into your finally Friday, 6 o'clock here on The Clock. Jason and Alicia with you, TGIF.
Yes, the weekend is upon us finally, and of course, it comes with less haze in the sky. Smoking conditions have dissipated, at least for now.
Yeah, so there will be opportunities to get outside today and, of course, this weekend for Father's Day. 80 today, not as hazy, seasonal too, very comfortable on the skin. Tomorrow, PM showers and storms develop. At least we'll have the early hours for dry time. Sunday, showers and storms, a better shot for rain on Sunday throughout the course of the day, and not really much room for sunshine on Sunday. It's 51 right now. Dew points nice and comfortable. East-northeast winds at 7 miles per hour. The next couple of hours, temperatures already into the low 70s by 1 o'clock this afternoon. Great for lunchtime outside, dinner plans, maybe outside, dining outdoors today. Enjoy it. Our air quality is just fine here in the metro for now, so we'll soak that all up. Guys, or Megan, over to you.
Hey, good morning. No crashes to report at the moment all across the metro. We're seeing lots of green all across the big map. You know we love to see that, so that's good news. Take a look at your route into work. We'll take a live look right now from Golden Valley at Highway 100, north of Duluth Street. Traffic moving along really nicely this morning. We'll cover some construction that you should be on the lookout for still just ahead in just a few minutes.
All right, Megan, thank you very much. 6:02 here on this Friday, and developing as you wake up here in 4 hours, we're going to learn the outcome of a federal investigation into the Minneapolis Police Department.
Yeah, the nation's top DOJ officials are on their way to Minneapolis to announce their findings. Eva Anderson is live at the U.S. courthouse right now with more on the investigation and what this could all mean for the police department. Hey, Eva.
Hi, Alicia. At 10 a.m., U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland and others from his office will join Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey in announcing the results of a more than 2-year federal investigation. Now, what they looked into was Minneapolis police practices and whether they have a pattern of discriminatory practices and excessive force. They've done this by studying the department's policies, use of force, and handling of misconduct allegations. This is really the first step toward a consent decree, which is a court-ordered plan for reforming the department to pinpoint and then fix any chronic problem the DOJ may find. And coming up in the next half hour, we'll be hearing from a law enforcement expert who will share his insight as to what this could mean for the city of Minneapolis and MPD and what those potential changes could be. Guys, back to you.
All right, Eva Anderson reporting live for us this morning. Thank you.
And this would not be the first time a consent decree has been issued in a U.S. city. They've been used frequently over the past 3 decades in places like Los Angeles, Chicago, Baltimore, and Ferguson. Now, we do plan to stream the DOJ's news conference this morning. It starts at 10 o'clock, and you can, of course, also watch it on KARE 11 Plus and KARE11.com. And our KARE 11 Investigates team has spent the past 3 years looking into how MPD handles discipline, misconduct complaints, and officer training. We've collected all those stories together on our website, but all you have to do is text MPD to 763-797-7215. And of course, we'll send you a link. Remember, text, don't call.
The parents of Maddie Kingsbury are pushing to get permanent custody of her kids. In a petition filed in the last 24 hours in Winona County, the parents allege Maddie's son and daughter are in, quote, emotional and physical danger if Adam Fravel is granted custodial rights. Fravel, who is Maddie's ex and the father of her kids, is currently in jail accused of killing her. This morning, we're learning charges have been filed against 2 men accused of a violent kidnapping at the Mall of America transit station. Security video shows 3 suspects here throwing a woman into the back of an SUV on Monday. Police say the men beat her with a gun and later dumped her out of the vehicle in Minneapolis. Investigators say one of those suspects is the victim's ex-boyfriend.
This case, to me, is another tragedy. I mean, obviously the victims involved in this, they're going to be traumatized for this for a while.
Police say the main suspect, 23-year-old Trayvon Johnson, is also a suspect in a shooting at the Lake Street Transit Station in Minneapolis back in May.
We have new video to show you this morning from a crash on Highway 47 in Spring Lake Park. You can't see it on the camera right now on your screen, but the vehicle that hits a pole, you can see the traffic camera right here shaking it. The crash happened near 81st Avenue Northeast about 13 hours ago while people were coming home from work. Police tell us no one was hurt.
Well, the latest air quality alert for the Twin Cities lifted, and we no longer have the worst air quality in the country. As we take a live look from Bde-Maka, a big difference from 48 hours ago.
Wow.
Sun is shining. You can actually see the downtown skyline there. Now, there is still smoke from the Canadian wildfires in the air, though. You can see it on this map here, and it's going to keep blowing south and east. So Guy's here to explain and break down all of this for us. Guy.
Yeah, air quality alerts, we don't have to worry about that today. So that expired 6 minutes ago for the southwestern corner of the state. Here in the metro, air quality alerts already lifted yesterday, late day towards the evening hours. Moderate air, get outside, enjoy today. Now we just saw air quality improve again south and west. You got moderate air, and even some pockets, if you're heading to Cabin Country, you have good air out there. So nice and crisp today. Enjoy the air. I am tracking some more rounds of wildfire smoke and hot and dry weather next week, which means more rounds again. So something that we're going to have to watch this season.
Guy, thank you. And Megan, I know you're running the Grandma's Marathon with your family this weekend along with hundreds and hundreds of others. And one concern is the air quality. I understand you spoke with organizers. What's their game plan?
Yeah, so I was concerned about this, right? Just wondering, is the race still on? What's the plan here? So race organizers say the race is still on. They did confirm that air quality has, of course, been a really big topic of conversation. Now, the race medical director and the race director have been having regularly scheduled meetings to talk about this, and they said they saw really big differences even from Wednesday to Thursday as far as air quality goes in a positive direction, really hoping that that will continue into today. And I asked, will they increase medical staff in the event that that's needed with air quality? They said they haven't made that decision yet, but they are prepared in the event that that happens. So fingers crossed, everything is looking good for the race this weekend.
All right, best of luck to you and the rest of the runners going to Duluth this weekend for sure. Well, right now, wildfire burning in the Boundary Waters is forcing parts of Superior National Forest to close. The Forest Service says about 20 acres or about 0.3 miles are burning near Spice Lake. The restrictions started 5 hours ago and prohibit visitors from using certain campsites, portages, and lakes. They say the closure could be extended as they're working to put out the flames.
At 2 this afternoon, Senator Tina Smith will be in St. Paul hosting a panel discussion on the Indian Child Welfare Act and the future of tribal sovereignty. Her visit comes less than 24 hours after the U.S. Supreme Court rejected a challenge to the law by upholding ICWA. The justices preserved the system that gives preference to Native American families in foster care and adoption proceedings of Native children. This law was enacted in 1978 to address concerns of Native children being separated from their families too often and placed in non-Native homes. Now, this decision is a win for Native Americans who say the law plays an important role in maintaining tribal identity.
The Indian Child Welfare Act in the preamble states that Congress acknowledges tribal children are the most important part of our tribal nations. Without our children, we don't exist.
Now, the court upheld ICWA with a 7-2 vote, Justice Thomas and Justice Alito dissenting. On the state level, lawmakers moved to reinforce the Minnesota Indian Family Preservation Act in case the Supreme Court overturned it. Let's take you back outside now here at 6:09, 51 degrees outside. We're in for a pretty nice day across the metro.